How's the sound now? Hello, hello. How's the sound now? Yes. Yes. Y'all, sometimes you just never know. I did the same exact thing that I did last time, but this is just for your knowledge. I shut my computer down and I rebooted it because obviously the all of the wires inside were not speaking to each other correctly, and everything I did was the same exact thing, but it just wasn't talking right. So I shut my whole computer down. I said, all right, go back to sleep and wake up again, and boom, there you go.
Also, you turned on the continuum transformer.
I turned on the continuum transformer. Okay, I'm going to try one more thing. Let me know if this works. Okay, let me know how this sounds now because I added another screen to us. So I'm a little nervous, but just let me know how it's going. Is it okay? I'm good? Okay, good. So I can have two screens going. That's awesome. All right, so again, hello, this is Jen from Jen's Den Art, and here is my husband, Michael, back here. And like I said earlier, he's in his camouflage because we are in the beautiful state of Montana, and it is prime elk rut season. It is happening now, and we are going hunting today and tomorrow. It's archery season. It's not rifle season. So, we have some fun days coming up, and I'm so excited because we have a couple of areas where we know there's a lot of elk around here, y'all. Like there's a lot of elk around here. We've never killed an elk before, and we've never elk hunted before. So we're super excited to experience that. So that's why I'm talking about it right now, because it's super fun. Okay, so here we are today on day number 16 of our Acrylic 101 30-day challenge. And I'm going to try this again. Ooh, just baked molasses cookies. Oh, that's
Who said
awesome.
that?
I think it's Miss Pat Berg. It says from New York, so I'm thinking it's Miss Pat Berg. I'm not sure.
Molasses cookies.
Miss Cindy says, I hope you get one, Michael. Michael's going to have the bow and arrow, and I'm going to be helping him, like, you know, it's like there's a whole course.
It's a triangle system.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to try. So, okay, yeah, it is Miss Pat.
Thanks, Cindy.
So our trail cam shows some really good stuff on it. He doesn't want anybody to know what we saw, but we saw some big stuff on it.
It's a small one.
So anyway, yeah, okay. So getting on to what we're doing here. Day number 16. We started on Monday. Monday was 15, 14. On day number 13, this week, we're going all through our inspirational guide. We started learning about how to find your inspiration, how to take a bunch of pictures from either Pinterest or from your phone or wherever it is, and take those little pieces of different photos to create your own design. Yesterday, I took you through Canva, and I showed you how to drop those photos and crop them and move them around. And that is what I want to start with today to show you. This is the one that we created yesterday on Canva, and this is the one that we're actually going to paint together. We're going to go through the whole thing. I'm going to be using an 11 by 14 to paint this picture. And we're still not ready to paint it yet. We're just still doing the prep work before we paint it. But hang on, guys. I want to take y'all to our Acrylic 101. Let me see if I can find it. It's always a challenge here. Okay. I see there's some more pending posts coming through. Okay, look at what Monica did with her Canva inspiration. Let me see if I can do it this way. Look at what Monica did, y'all. Isn't that awesome? She took a photo. I mean, look at that. She did all kind of work. I don't know if you can tell or not, but each one of these little areas right here is cropped flowers that she put on this hillside. She put her clouds. She put a cabin right here. Look at this. Look at the other flowers that she wants to add by her cabin. Isn't this amazing that she did that? So she went in and took all those little pieces and she created her own design. That is exactly what
Canva's used for, right?
That's one of the things that Canva is used for. But that's exactly what I wanted you to do. That is like A+ work. If I were giving you a grade, I would give you an A. Who is that? Monica?
Monica's
Monica gets an A.
He's a teacher's pet.
So Linda is just sharing her inspirational photos. Look how beautiful that is. I love this. You know, I'm from Louisiana, so of course I'm going to love that. Let's see. Okay, look what Miss Pat did. Miss Pat, you get an A as well.
A+, Miss Pat.
A+, Miss Pat. So look, she took a church. And then she loved this, I guess it's like a dogwood tree. I'm not sure what kind of tree it is. She took a picture of the mountains back here. She moved it in there. She took a picture of some flowers and moved them in there. And it's perfect. It's perfect. Look at that. That's going to be a beautiful painting. That's exactly what I wanted y'all to get out of this. And look, she even has her thirds going on there to help her, you know, like figure out where to put things. Remember, we talked about the thirds yesterday and where you place things. And look, Elizabeth gave us a beautiful photo that she said her son was watching a show and she made him pause the show because she loved this photo. You see, because what happened to Elizabeth is while her son was watching the show and she saw this picture, she felt it. She felt it in her heart. And that's what I want you to learn how to do. Feel it. Right, feel it inside. And she said, ooh, this makes me feel good. I want that as my inspiration. You know? So how awesome is that? Miss Elizabeth is practicing. We did this on New Technique Wednesday. If you didn't see my New Technique Wednesday, we practiced trees. Okay, so trees are sometimes really difficult for some people, and so we did some little practice with the fan brush and a flat brush, and we did all kinds of trees. So great job, Elizabeth. She said, I think today I will be spending more time practicing trees. I really wanted to do the one Jen did with the fan brush, but I tried it with the one I have and it didn't want to play. Looking at mine completely fat. Okay, so you might need a different fan brush is what you're saying. Oh, she's in the UK. Go ahead, Elizabeth. I love it. Great job. Great job. So we still have some people catching up on Night Sky. Y'all, it makes my heart so happy that you are all learning from this and enjoying it. And it's just, that's my purpose in life. That's why I do what I do, you know, and that's why Michael comes on and does what he does too, because that's what we love to do. We love to help y'all. So it's so awesome. Look at Miss Wanda's cup. Okay, some more inspirations. Allison saved some inspirations. Ooh, I love these. Look at that cute little elk. Isn't it cute? Okay, so anyway.
Where?
In that picture I just showed. It's a little baby elk. Okay.
Excuse me.
All right. Oh, look at the homework, the trees, and oh, she's been busy. Who is that? Miss Diana has been busy. I love it. I love it. Y'all are doing so good. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, so remember, some of y'all are scared to do this. Don't be scared, because the reason why you're scared is because you're looking at the big picture and you're not looking at small little pieces. So notice that what we're doing here is we're breaking it down into small little pieces, okay? You're not going to be painting this entire picture in one day. It's going to take us 5 days. It's going to take me 5 days to teach you, and it might take you 10 days to finish it if you spend about an hour a day on it, okay? So keep that in mind. I'm breaking it up for you into small little pieces. That's how you attack everything. So whenever overwhelm hits you, and Michael, you can speak to this.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever overwhelm hits you, take a step back.
Look, that's not that's not just great mental advice, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's spiritual advice. Do not worry about tomorrow. Today has enough issues of its own, right? And then when tomorrow comes, don't worry about tomorrow. Today has enough issues. So the point being is, I don't look at the entire aspect of my entire being and say, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to become a better prayer warrior? How am I going to become a better painter? How am I going to become no. I worry about my painting today. Mm-hmm. I worry about what I can affect today, change today. And if I work on that and I add that up day after day after day after day, then I have a masterpiece. Mm-hmm. And that masterpiece is based on me, not anyone else's opinion.
That's right. That's right. So. All right. So getting back to our church, today we're going to talk about making the template. And something else I want you to notice that we're doing is we're not ready to paint yet. We're studying our design and we're learning our design, okay? And the more time we spend studying and learning our design, the more comfortable we get with the piece that we're creating, and the more comfortable and easy it is to start creating that piece. Okay, so basically we're studying it. We're spending some time. We're loving on it. We're just starting to get the good vibes here about it. All right, so if you remember, this is the piece that we created. So I took it off of, let me see if I can share my screen. I'm going to share my screen with you. Let me know. Allow StreamYard to see your screen.
I don't get all those comments.
StreamYard.
Oh, you're on StreamYard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah, I don't get all those comments that you have over there.
Yeah, okay. All right. So can y'all see my screen right now? The browser can't access your screen. No, you cannot see my screen because I'm using the wrong browser. Never mind. So you cannot see my screen. We'll just go from here then.
Amen, Kimberly.
All right. All right. So after you created this in Canva and you downloaded it, I showed you how to download it using a PDF. Okay. But you can also, I'm going to try something really quick and see if I can come in under a different browser. I'm going to add myself. Hang on. I'm getting a little nervous, but we're going to try this out.
Man, we're awful quiet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying something out here. Let me know how I'm doing. I know you can see two of us right now, but that's okay. I want to share my screen and it wasn't letting me on the other browser. All right, let me know if I'm sharing my screen now. Am I sharing? Can y'all see my screen? My shared screen? Yes, I think you can. So I'm going to go back to Canva. Can you see my screen? My shared screen? Yes, that is exactly what I wanted. All right, so I'm going to go back to Canva. So they're basically looking at this
Right
on the live right
That's
now.
what I see as well.
Okay. I'm going to go back to Canva and I'm going to go back to my design that I created. And I am going to go up to the top right and I'm going to hit download. And remember, I told you to download it as a PDF standard. Okay, and I showed you how to do that. But here's something else I want to show you. If you just want it as a one sheet, like an 8.5 by 11, I'm just going to download it as either a PNG, which is just a little higher quality image, or a JPEG, JPG. Okay, I'm going to download it as a JPEG, and then it's going to do its little work. It's going to do the download. So then I'm going to name it JPEG Chapel. And I'm going to put it in Acrylic 101. So now when I open it, it's just one sheet of paper. It's just going to show up on one sheet of paper and I can just hit File, Print, and it's just like that on an 8.5 by 11. Okay, so that's what I did to get, let me get us off of here. Hang on. I'm going to pull me back up. I want to get remove. Okay, so you should see us now again.
Jen, just take a moment and tell them, look, I can't read all your questions, guys, because I can't see a lot of you. I'm only seeing a few. So if you have a question, don't give up. Just keep asking. I don't know why I can't see all the responses. So
okay, so it's because I'm in 4 different groups right now. So all of the things are coming up right here.
All right, I'm going to these groups. My gosh.
Yeah, you can see 2 of me. That's because I have 2 of me being broadcast. I can remove 1. And hang on, we're going to come back. Okay, so this is where I wanted to come back to. All right. Better. Canva, that's fantastic. Yes, so you see you again. Keeps interrupted, pausing. I've been out of town. There's 2 of you. Yes. Okay, so we should be good now. We're back to our screen that we were on before. Okay. All right, so if you want to follow Brother Michael, he is in Acrylic 101. That is where we are every time we go live. That is the focus of this, is in Acrylic 101.
I'm going to find all of y'all.
Okay, so go to Acrylic 101, and that is where Michael is answering.
Actually, I got both of them now.
Okay. So this is what I want to show you now that we have our design. The first thing I want to show you is how to, if you don't want to print this out, because right now this would be printed out using a ton of colored ink and a ton of ink because it's got all of the colors in it. All right, so I am going to show you something else. And we do this in our, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Should be zooming in. Maybe not. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to Procreate.
Jim, before you go any farther, real quick, Jill says she's completely lost and she can't get into guide number 17 to learn Canva and Pinterest. Is there any guidance you can give her?
The only thing I could do is, like, why can't you get into guide number 17 to watch the video? I don't understand that. So, you just, I don't know. I don't understand what you mean you can't get into guide 17 to watch the Canva thing.
Like when she clicks on it, possibly, the link?
Does it just, is it like not there? Okay, so I'm going to go to Procreate.
Can't click on it.
You can't click on it.
So
Okay.
it must not be hyperlinked?
So, I don't know. I'll have to look at it and see why you can't click on it. I don't really have an answer to that. Is anybody else having trouble not being able to click on the Canva video? Okay, I think my screen here is frozen.
You think it's because I'm on it?
Because can you look at the live? Because my screen is different here and it's not showing up.
I see you blinking. I see you pointing. Cindy did watch number 17 last night. So
what I'm seeing right here is not what you're seeing on the live?
Yes, it's exactly. And I see you moving.
Okay, I'm not talking about this picture. I'm talking about this one.
That's the picture I see.
Okay, so it's actually different. So it's frozen, is what I'm saying.
Thursday blues. Womp womp.
No, indeed not. We do not have a blue day. That does not exist in this house.
No, I meant. Wow.
Is that what you're saying?
No. Wow. I'm talking about technology.
Oh.
Holy moly.
Got this. Okay, let's see.
We see you and we see the iPad. Elizabeth said you look fine to me.
Okay, but my iPad is not like when I move it. Look, you see I'm moving it and it's not moving. See what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Okay, let me do this one. Nope. Let me not do that one.
I got you, Elizabeth.
Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Well, I can't.
So am I still frozen, Michael?
Yes. Still
Okay.
a chapel.
Ready? Let me come in again.
Yep, so that camera is frozen.
Yeah. Let me get out and come in again. It's my phone.
Your phone's frozen?
No, my phone's not frozen. My phone is the camera that got frozen. So
Looking for the phone is what it says now.
Yep. We're gonna get it back.
Hello, Allison.
Okay, so we should not be frozen anymore. Tell me what you think.
Tanya says unplug the camera and replug it.
That's exactly what I just did.
Woo, Tanya, way to go, girl.
It works now.
Tanya gets an A+ too, just like Pat Berg and Monica and everybody else.
All right, so we should be good now, right?
Cindy says your blouse looks like Montana.
It is, doesn't it? Isn't it cute? Okay, so here we go. Now we're back in business. All right, and y'all should see my iPad sitting right here, and I'm going to zoom in as much as I can so y'all can see my iPad as much as possible.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay, I'm showing all of my good tech issues that I know how to
Watch your mouth.
troubleshoot here.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't always work like this.
Don't be
All right.
bragging.
No, no. Technology, we cannot control it. All right, so Procreate. Procreate is an app. It costs $9.99 to have the app for life. It's not $9.99 per month. It's just an app that costs $9.99. And this is the little icon right here. It's a little black icon. It's called Procreate. Can you put that in the links here? Okay, so we're going to go to Procreate. And when I go to Procreate, I'm going to go up here to gallery. And these are all of the things that I have in Procreate already. And basically what I'm showing you here is this is how I make my templates. Okay, this is how I make my templates for everything that we paint. You see all the templates here? So I'm going to show you how to take your Canva design that you've created, take that JPEG that you created and you download it onto your iPad or your computer, wherever it is. I use the iPad to do this part. I am going to hit the plus sign right here on the top right, and I'm going to start a new screen. Okay, there I go. So it's blank. And I'm going to hit this little wrench up here on the right, on the left. And I am going to add, I'm going to hit this add button. I'm going to add a photo. It says insert a photo. So look at all my photos I have here. I'm going to insert this design that I have already downloaded. Okay. Once I insert it, I can take my fingers on my iPad and I can make it as big as I want. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace it now. But before I trace it, I'm going to come over here to this two little pages right here. You can see that I'm on layer 1. I'm going to add a layer on top of layer 1. It's going to be called layer 2. And I'm going to make sure that layer 2 is highlighted. And I'm going to make sure I'm on my pen. I'm going to put it on the pen. I like to use monoline pen, okay, which is this line right here. And I'm making sure that my pen is a black pen. I think I just changed it to green. But I'm going to make sure my pen is a black pen. So now this is what I'm going to do. I am in layer 2. I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to start tracing. And I'm going to trace my church. And I'm going to do this fast because I don't want to waste y'all time, y'all watching me trace.
What can you use if you don't have an Apple product?
I'm going to show you another way to transfer. This is just one way, and this is just the iPad way, okay, using Procreate. So
great question, Monica.
So in the next video tomorrow, I am going to show you how to sketch your design out. I don't know any other technology that you could do this with. So this is just one of those extra bonus sessions. It is not you don't have to do this, but I'm just tracing. Now, if you do have an iPad and you do this and you're trying to make a straight line, like let's say I'm trying to make a straight line and I can't and it's all crooked. If you keep your pen down and you don't move it, it's going to make a straight line for you and you can move it around wherever you want. Okay. And then to delete that line, I hit 2 fingers and it undoes. I take 2 fingers and I tap and it undoes anything that I just did. Okay, so now I don't know where I was. So let me undo the layer 1 and see how much I've gotten done so far. So that's how much I've gotten done so far. Let me go back and do some more. Let me make sure I'm on layer 2.
So is Procreate an Apple product?
Yes,
Okay.
It is an app for the iPad. And this is an Apple Pencil as well.
And Jill, I'm checking that problem out, Jill. Don't think that I forgot about you.
Can you just if you go to the video,
yeah,
you can tag her in the video.
Right on.
All right, let me see.
Day 15, guide 17.
Yeah. Open the video and then in the comments, just put @Jill.
Gotcha. Day 15. In the comments.
I think Cindy could do it for us. Cindy, if you could help with that, that would be awesome.
I figured it out.
Okay, so far I have my my church pretty much done. I am not really concerned with doing the clouds because I'm going to just have fun. I'm going to free paint all of this. But if you want to do the clouds, you could come in like this and just kind of, you know, put all of your little pieces in here like that.
Is Procreate free?
No, it's $9.99 for lifetime access. It's just one payment of $9.99. $9.99. Okay, so I could put all of those clouds in there like that if I wanted to. I don't want to, so I'm just going to undo. Two fingers, I just tap and I undo all of that. If I want to put this tree in here, let me make sure I'm on layer 2 and put this tree in here that I like.
Can I say something to Cindy? Oh, I'll just say something.
Do what?
I'll type her message.
Is she still on?
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah. So, okay, this is my design. That's all I want. Maybe I want to come in here and I want to sketch a little bit more. I want to put my little mountain range back here. Okay. And then I'm done. Okay. That's my sketch on the iPad. That is only one option. I'm going to show you how to pencil and paper sketch as well, just not today. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Okay. And we're going to learn how to scale our pieces onto a larger canvas using pencil and paper. Okay, so I'm going to come back over here to gallery. I'm going to hit this little wrench and I'm going to hit share. And I'm going to hit share again. And no, I'm only going to hit share once. And then I'm going to say, okay, I want it as a JPEG. And I'm going to save it as an image. Okay, so there you go. Now when I go back to my photos, if I go back to my photos.
So Terry Woodham says Adobe Fresco is similar and it's free for basic version.
Oh, good.
And you don't need an Apple Pen.
Well, perfect. There you go. I don't know anything about Adobe Fresco, so that's great to know. Fresco. Okay. Awesome. Yes, I'm curious. Anyone know of an app similar to that is non-Apple? Okay, well, there you go. So we got Adobe Fresco. All right, so here is my design that I am going to transfer onto my 11 by 14. But remember, right now, it's only a JPEG. So guess what I'm going to do with this design? Anybody have an idea what I'm going to do? Because I know that I want to paint this on an 11 by 14. Okay, I know that I want to paint this on an 11 by 14. So anybody have any idea what you would do next? Anybody know what you would do next? Pray. Yes, Diana, you are the winner today. Facebook user, Miss Pat, you are the winner today.
What did they say, pray?
No, they said, go back into Canva and resize it. That is exactly right. So you would take this template, just like we did when we went to design it. You would take this template, you would go back into Canva. Okay, and I'm going to see if I can do that for you. This is my screen share. Okay, so first thing I have to do is I have to put it back on my computer. Hang on. AirDrop.
Change size in Canva.
Yes.
Use Canva scale to 11:14.
I'm at Pro. Should come up. Yeah, okay. Image 0355. This is the image.
Oh, yeah, they got the answer. Resize it in Canva.
Resize it in Canva.
Right on.
Okay, so I am going to save this template. I'm going to save it as Chapel template. I'm going to put a 1 behind it just because I don't think I have anything else. Okay, so I'm going to save it as a JPEG. All right, let me get out of that. Let me get out of that. Let me go back to Canva. Okay, I'm back into Canva. I'm going to hit Create a Design, Custom Size, Inch, 14 by 11. Create New Design. I'm going to upload media. I'm going to go find my template that's only black and white. That's not, that doesn't have all the colors in it. There it is. I'm going to drop it in here. I'm going to size it up. And that looks about right. That's about where I want it. Okay. I'm going to download it now as a PDF. I have to download it as a PDF. Okay, now it's doing its download.
Cindy helped her.
Okay. Open with Acrobat Reader. You may not have this. You may need to do what I usually do. I just save it to my computer first. And then I open it with Acrobat Reader. Let's see if this is going to work. You have to use Acrobat Reader to get the print layout that you want.
Holy moly, I think I would just sketch it.
And then Poster, hit Print. My printer should be working. Here we go.
Diana says, that seems like too much extra work to me.
Okay, well, you don't have to do it. That's why most of the time I do it for y'all if you're in the tribe. But,
oh, you do this for them?
Yeah, I do this for them. I give them the template the right size already. But I'm just showing you if you want to do it for yourself.
I have a hard time turning my computer on sometimes.
Okay, can you go get those
yes, I can.
for me?
Johnny on the spot, baby. Here you go, dear.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you one last thing. So now I have it all printed out into all of these pieces. It printed out into 4 pieces. I need a little bit more room here. And then I'm going to take my tape. What did we do with the tape?
Right here.
Okay.
Can we give you some?
Okay,
you got it. All right.
Okay, that's it. You can go sit back down.
Do I get an A+?
I'm going to take my tape.
And Monica?
And then can you give me an 11 by 14?
Yes, 11 by 14 coming up.
I'm going to take my tape and I'm going to tape it all together.
Okay.
Let me zoom out just a little bit. Oops. Hang on one sec.
Okay. Just trying to get a good grade. I'm definitely doing A+ work over here.
Thank you. You can just put it right there.
Yes, right there. There you go.
Okay, I got my template all ready. I'm going to tape it all together. I'm going to use my scissors. And I'm going to cut it down. Anybody have any questions or anything?
Sandra has given me an A+. Elizabeth said 100% Michael. Just a lot of great comments about me. Grade A, says Elena.
Okay.
Thank you.
So here is my, I need this a little bit higher up so they can see the whole canvas. Can you come do that for me?
Oh, yes. Yes.
All right, so here is my canvas, and here is my template. I just need the whole thing. Yeah, that one right there.
Okay.
Oh, no, this.
Yes.
Turn that, and then just make the whole thing come up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, perfect. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so here's my template now.
I just need to tighten it up. Got it?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. A plus.
Where is it?
Got it?
Yep, got it.
A plus.
All right, so here's my template on my 11 by 14. And the last thing I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do this just yet because I want to show y'all one other thing. I'm going to take my transfer paper and I'm going to put it on my canvas like this. And then I'm going to put this on here. And I'm just going to show you really quick how I'm going to trace onto my canvas. I like to press a little hard to make sure. And you see, there you go. You got your transfer going.
Hubba hubba.
Okay. So the reason why I'm not going to do this right now is because we're still working on our prepping our canvas before we do the transfer. So I'm going to take you through prepping your canvas. And basically all you have to do to prep your canvas is use some gesso. I'm going to show you this right here.
Gesso.
Okay, I have a big old container of it. I'm going to use some gesso. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. And I am going to start, you can see it's just like really like almost like paint. It's like white paint. It's not supposed to have that black stuff in it. That's because I've accidentally used a paintbrush that had black on it. So I'm going to take my gesso with either a paintbrush or a palette knife or whatever you want. And I'm going to prime my canvas. This is completely optional. You do not have to prime your canvas, but I like to because it makes the painting, it makes your paintbrushes move better. And it makes your, you can put like 2 or 3 coats of this stuff too if you wanted.
Makes your what? What else were you going to say?
It makes your canvas smoother so that your paintbrush moves better. And it also makes your paint work better and have a little more pop, you know, like color-wise when you're using it. Now, do you see all these streaks in my canvas?
Right.
Okay. That's because I'm using a paintbrush that's causing a lot of these streaks to happen. I do not want these streaks.
Question.
Okay. So, one more thing. I'm going to use either a palette knife or I'm going to use something that's smooth. And I have this little rubber palette that I use. And I'm just going to kind of smooth it out.
Oh, nice. That looks a lot better.
Yeah. And so
that's fun, actually.
Yeah, it is.
I could do that part.
Yeah. I am going to let this dry completely. And okay. What I have some questions. What are they?
Yes. One question is, will we be able to print this from a cell phone to have it to transfer to Canvas? Now I'm sure there's an app, huh? That you can print from your cell phone?
You can use Canva on your cell phone.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
But you still need to be able to print it.
Well, yeah, you just have to hook up your printer to your phone to be able to do it.
Either Bluetooth cell phone to the printer. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
And the second question is, I forgot to close my top and it's a little thick now. What do I do to fix it?
Add water. I did the same exact thing. Like this stuff was almost like a paste the other day. And I was like, ugh, I don't want it to be that thick. So I just added a bunch of water and I stirred it up and now it works fine.
All right. Another question, Jen. So when I gesso a canvas, it always cracks. What am I doing wrong?
I think you're putting it too thick at first. You have to put it in thin layers and let it dry, and then another thin layer and let it dry. That's what I think the problem is. So
that would make sense, because doing paint will do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're using paint like sheetrock mud to connect two pieces of sheetrock together, and you put too much, it'll end up drying and cracking.
Yeah.
And the problem is because the bottom doesn't dry, because you got all the stuff on top, and so that dries first, and then when the bottom dries, it ends up cracking the top.
Yeah. So I would definitely just put a really thin layer, and that's why they suggest to put thin layers.
Because so it dries evenly and completely.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm on my point. A+ for me.
All right, so that's a lot of information today. I took you through a lot of different options for you to create your template. You do not have to do the step. If I'm painting for me, a lot of times I don't do the step where I transfer it onto a black and white and just trace it. I usually just print the colored picture version, and I just use the colored picture version instead of this one. But I know a lot of people prefer to make this one because it saves on ink. And, if you want to print it, then that would probably be the smarter and more economical way to do it. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through what if you don't have what if you don't know how to use Canva, and you don't want to do all of that technology that I just showed you, and you want to just take some pictures and you want to just kind of design your own by sketching. So tomorrow we're going to look at sketching and scaling something from a small size to a larger size without needing all of that technology. Okay?
There's two things I need to tell. Yeah.
All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about Jen's Den Art.
Oh, good. That's what I was going to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
And where we are in our journey with Jen's Den Art and why we do what we do.
Question. When will the picture we are painting be available for us to print?
Sometime today. This one right here, that's what you're talking about?
I'm sure that's the one, right?
Yeah. Yes. All I have to do is grab it and upload it into the Facebook group.
Right on.
Okay.
All right. You want me to start, or you want to start?
Yes, you start.
So obviously, Jen and I talked about this ahead of time so that we could take a moment to tell you this. I am coming from a Christian perspective right now, what I'm about to say, and also I'm coming from a board-certified licensed therapist, not only in the state of Montana, but in the nation. And so this is what I have to say. Invest in you. I would love for it to be this Acrylic 101. I would love for it to be the pop-up paint party. I would love for you to be a member of the tribe. But the main gist of the comment of investing in you is take an opportunity to improve yourself. Doesn't mean that you have to be the best of the best. It means that you have to be this much better than you were yesterday, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. We believe, as a married couple who place Jesus Christ at the center of our lives, we believe that painting is a part of the process of investing in ourselves and making ourselves better. And so I would encourage every person to not only tell others who are not a part of Acrylic 101, but may enjoy investing in themselves, in creating, in being with like-minded people who want to find joy, more joy, or joy in their lives. I would encourage you to tell them about it. I would encourage you to invest into something that blesses your heart. Ginger's a great example of that. You can see how she acts. She acts like that 24/7. She's like she's painting all the time. Not literally. I'm talking about her emotions and her love for me and for the children and for society in a whole. And let's be honest, this is a time in our lives where we have been faced with certain difficulties in which we all need to be grounded, right? And so I would encourage you that as you invest in yourself, you invest in grounding yourself in things that are eternal. And that's why we talk about Jesus Christ, and that's why we talk about friendships and family and being a tribe that holds on to one another and encourages and pushes each other up to be the best that they can be. So that's
Amen.
all I have to say.
You hit the nail on the head.
I'm a therapist.
So yes, I know today was a lot of information, and some of y'all are going to be like, I'm completely lost. I don't know what I'm doing. Just don't worry about these areas right here, what we're doing. I'm just trying to give you 30 days of free stuff to help you invest in yourself and become proud of learning how to paint and being a part of a community where you just love it, and you've made friends, and you have prayer warriors for you. We have people that are in the hospital that are part of the tribe that message us and tell us, please pray for me. I'm in the hospital, and we do. We set up a little post where we have our prayer warriors, and we post that we are praying for everyone. And this is all things that happen in our private Facebook group in our tribe. So I want to really thank you very much for being here and being a part of everything that we're offering you. And know that we so appreciate all of you for being a part and showing how involved you are and how much you are enjoying this. It really blesses our heart. And that's why we do what we do, because we want to spread love and joy. And that's just who we are.
One
and
more thing.
We happen to do it through painting and praying.
Right
and
on.
that's what we do.
One more thing. All the comments that you guys are putting, that's the benefit. That's the benefit that we receive.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that you have been touched,
Mm-hmm.
and that blesses our heart.
Mm-hmm.
The tribe is a part of our conversation every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every night when we lay down, when we pray, every morning, it's the tribe.
Mm-hmm.
So as Sandra says, that's why I joined the tribe. Prayers and painting.
Yeah.
Jen and Michael love you both. That's just one comment.
Yes.
Oh,
Francisco, you can join the tribe 2 different ways. The public launch of the tribe is September 30th through February 4th. Okay, that's the public launch of the tribe. Right now, you can join the pop-up paint party for, $15. And then there's a link that's sent to you right after you join the pop-up paint party for $15. There is a link that's sent to you where you can join the tribe for an additional $17. So it's like an upsell. So you could be a part of the pop-up paint party basically for free, and you join the tribe at the same time. So that is one way. Right now, that's the offer to get into the tribe. But if you want to wait until September 30th, the tribe launches then, and you're going to get in the pop-up paint party for free, even if you wait till September 30th. So either way.
and Francisco, what you just said, you just blessed us.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it goes both ways.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah, we love you.
We love you all. Thank you all for being here, and I'll be back tomorrow with.
Thank you, Helen. I just read your comment. Mwah.
Yes.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
this is why I joined the mini. Yay, Helen. And I love your paintings already. I want to learn from you, Helen.
What?
Helen's an artist. Ooh, I'm like, I feel so blessed. Like, Helen wants to learn from me. I want to learn from her. So anyway, I love y'all so much, and thank you so much for being here. And yeah, get your sketch pad ready tomorrow. All you need is like a what do you call those, mixed media pads? We're gonna do some sketching tomorrow.
Ooh,
so
sketching.
Be ready. All right, guys. Bye. Y'all have a great weekend.
Bye, guys.